What a race and what a season it's been for men's 1500-metre running. 11 men have gone inside 3:35 so far this spring. Oh, they went the wrong way. They were following Mihari. This absolutely fascinating 17-year-old leading them out, Geordie Beamish. New Zealand have already had a gold and 2 silvers. Hamish Kerr in the high jump, Tom Walsh and Eliza McCartney taking silvers in the shot put in the pole vault. A lot of people excited about Beamish. Samuel Tefera is bidding for 3 successive titles. The defending champion is in this one. It's a massive field of 14 and it is wide open. Right, 7.5 laps of the track instead of 3 3/4. And there are a lot of big men with big reputations here. So they are being split onto 2 lines. One of the reasons the field is so big, Adam Fogg fell in his semi-final. There he is in the front row. He got up and finished the race and was advanced to this showdown. Filstrom on the outside. I wonder whether he can feed off the energy of a Swedish gold in the pole vault and a silver from Kramer in the 800 metres. Garcia, there's the introduction for Adam Fogg, who got up after falling. Kieran Lum, national record holder for the 15 and the 3000. Keita, World Junior Champion back in 2021. He won in Metz earlier this year. Really good performer. Geordie Beamish, 4th in the 2 miles behind Josh Kerr earlier this year. Tefera, 2-time winner. Could he make it 3 in a row? Ryan Falele, 6th in the World Mile Championships last autumn. Hoka is a fast finisher. Nader is a brilliant tactical runner. So too Michal. Nave Nordas, bronze medal last year in the World Championships. He finished with a 12.85 last 100 metres. And now to Hobbs Kessler, who does loads of training with Bryce Hoppel, who he will be aware has just won that 800 metres. And on the inside, this previously totally unknown 17-year-old Biniham Mihari, 2nd in Turin, 2nd in leaving, World Junior record this year. This is wide open. Somebody needs to take the initiative here, or the gold is going to Ethiopia and to Tefera for a 3rd successive champs.
Stand up, gentlemen, please.
Well, we've had this before in the
make sure your
15s.
Behind the line. On
Feet
your marks.
behind, not on the line. The final of the men's 1500 metres is underway. Samuel Tefera is the defending champion. But standing in his way is a world-class field, huge field for an indoor race of 13 rivals, some of whom are having to run in lane 3 just to stay out of trouble. Kessler's on the curb. Fogg needs to make sure he doesn't fall like he did in the semi-final, and Nordas is running very, very wide indeed. 29.3 after the first lap, 6.5, remember, because it's only a 200-metre track. And Keita, the former World Junior Champion, just decides to come across, although he's left a little gap there for Kessler. Nader's on the curve, Lum on the outside, and Cole Hocker on the inside. Do you know what, Hannah? It's so weird to see such an enormous field indoors over the 1500. Somebody's going to have to race very smart to win this.
You know what's also weird? A global 1500-metre final without Jakob Ingebrigtsen in it, and we're seeing tactical racing, slow racing for the first time in a global final in quite some time. Hobbs Kessler didn't like the way the middle of that pack felt. I think he was getting clipped from behind. The American former climber, he's represented America in rock climbing as well as endurance running. He took the lead ever so slightly, but Keita, the world junior champion, back into the lead. This field has got to start spreading itself out because they're very, very congested.
4 laps to go. There are shoves in the back going all over the place. It's Mihari ahead of his compatriot Samuel Tefera. Now Tefera begins to pay close attention to the front. Keita from Kessler, Tefera and Mihari. Remember, the second of the Ethiopians on the curve, Mihari, is only 17 years of age. And he might have got his heels clipped there. Watch for Nader as well on the inside of Portugal. He's a really good tactical racer, and Nordas has got a lightning quick finish, and he's now beginning to put himself in pole position to cover any moves.
This race is so physical. Kessler is doing a wonderful job at protecting his position on the inside, but it's taking energy. Nader has had a quiet race for Portugal on the inside, as has Cole Hocker. Nordas is going forwards, going backwards, as is Tefera. They're wasting a lot of energy. They're running wide. Keep your eyes on the men on the inside on the rail, running the shortest line. 2 laps left to go.
This could be the kind of race where somebody comes from 7th or 8th to steal a victory. And look at Nordas now, the big tall Norwegian. He's come sweeping past everybody apart from Hoker, Kessler and Nader. Nordas in 3rd. Tefera on the outside. They take the bell in the final of the men's 1500 metres. It's anyone's race. Kessler hugging the inside. Then to Nader. Nordas. And Hoker is coming. I'm not sure Tefera's going to successfully defend this crown. And Beamish trying to get in the shake-up as well. Kessler from Nader. Hoker. And look at Beamish. Geordie Beamish takes gold for New Zealand. Hoker and Kessler are on the podium for the USA. I said somebody might come out of nowhere, and it was Geordie Beamish. The team from New Zealand are on fire in Glasgow. Absolutely on fire. Gold for Hamish Kerr earlier today in the high jump. Silver for Tom Walsh in the shot put on his birthday. Silver for Eliza McCartney in the pole vault. And now it's a glittering gold for Geordie Beamish. The steeplechaser turns poacher in the 1500 metres. Take a bow, Geordie Beamish. Take a bow. We salute you. He has pickpocketed 2 brilliant Americans, taken the gold and left them with silver and bronze. What a race. I thought it might take something special. Beamish fancied the job, and he timed that to perfection.
That was phenomenal from the Kiwi athlete. Nick Willis was a wonderful metric miler for them, and Beamish, he made a choice in his career. He was a 5,000 metre runner. He was there and thereabouts, but he thought, if I want to secure my spot in global finals and I want a shot at a podium, I'm going to have to go to steeplechase. And steeplechasing is very plyometric. It makes you very strong, and it actually lends you to being very explosive. And Beamish, in the last 50 metres, he's in 5th place. He's running wide. He's not been gifted a short line on the inside, but he's also overtaking, and that buoys you, that helps you, and he can hardly believe himself. That was just technically and tactically perfect. But when you're driving like this, I think Beamish would have been thinking Hocker's got a wonderful kick on him. Nader had as well. Kessler, the world road running champion, is right there. But where are they all going? I'm the man flying through the field. He can hardly believe it, but he is the world indoor champion.
You cannot underestimate the impact that this will have in New Zealand, a rugby-obsessed nation. But I tell you what, they'll be paying close attention to their athletes tomorrow. Beamish and Kerr tasting gold for New Zealand in the same day.
Mia Ramsden goes in the women's 1500 metres. She's going to have to calm herself down. That was phenomenal. Let's hope that has a positive effect on Ramsden and she can carry that glee all the way to this women's 1500 coming up in just a few minutes' time.
A thoroughly intriguing race was grabbed by the scruff of the neck by Geordie Beamish. Gold for New Zealand. Hoker and Kessler take silver and bronze for USA. The defending champion was down in 7th.